be discussing 8 ways that you can get paid, starting with the Fast Start bonus. This is going to change a little bit. Fast Start is going to go from 40% to 30%, and we're really focusing on ways that we can get more people building teams and a little bit less focus on just going out there and sponsoring people yourself. So we really want to get that team building approach, and I think you're going to see that this is a significant enhancement in the plan. So Fast Start, 30% cash bonus. So again, on a single product, $40, you're going to make $12. Right now you'd make $16. Here's the difference. In addition to the 30%, you're going to be paid $1 of 10 levels of the matrix. So that doesn't just include people that you sponsor and people they sponsor. That includes all spillover. So this makes it an enormous enhancement. This will also be paid weekly for all of those that have large groups underneath them, where you can get paid every single week $1 on every member, not just on 5 levels of the matrix, but on 10 levels. Customer bonus is going to be the exact same thing. So you're going to earn 30% cash bonus every single time that they order, and then $1 is going to be paid up 10 levels of the matrix. The only qualifier to get paid on these is you still are going to have at least one person personally sponsored in order to get paid the 10 levels. Now, if somebody's not active, meaning somebody doesn't have a personally sponsored person, but they have people underneath them, that will not count as one of the 10 levels. So you're going to be paid down 10 active levels of people that have sponsored at least one. That is, I can tell you, I can assure you, that is much deeper than 10 levels in your organization. And you'll see the power of this when we go over each one of these ways individually. Guaranteed minimum check, nothing has changed. Monthly commissions in the matrix, there are slight changes in that we will go over. Still 4x5, nothing has changed there. Basically taking 10% from the 5th level and adding it into a generation infinity bonus, which we will explain. That brings the next way to get paid, which is a generation infinity bonus. You have the ability to earn a 2% infinity bonus starting on your 6th level, and that's paid down 5 generations of regional executives. So in order to get paid past your 5th level in the matrix, you need to reach the rank of regional. Now that's going to pay you much deeper than 5 levels. It's actually paying 5 generations of regionals. That means starting on level 6, you make 2% down to infinity. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It pays infinite levels until it hits another regional. Now, once it hits a regional director, that's 5,000 in volume with no more than 60% coming from one sponsorship leg. That doesn't end your pay. That simply ends your first generation and start your second. So you continue to get paid 2% to infinity ongoing until it hits the next regional. Again, that does not end your pay. That ends your second generation and starts your third. So you're paid down 5 generations of regionals. Now, this isn't only on your sponsorship tree. This is on your entire matrix, including spillover. I can assure you, we have people right now with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars underneath them in their organization that they did not sponsor. It's not in their sponsorship tree, and there's absolutely no way to get paid on that other than the global bonus pool right now. Now all of a sudden you go out and hit regional, you can make an additional 2% on almost all of that volume, because there's very few organizations in the entire company that have more than 5 generations of regionals past their 6th level. So again, it does not start until your 6th level. Very important that people understand that. If you have regionals on your 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th level, you're just paid normally on them. 2.5% on your first 2 levels, 5% on levels 3 and 4, 10% on level 5. So that's really the only differences. Level 5 is going from 10%, from 20% to 10%, and then we're using that extra 10% to create this bonus, which is going to do some very big things, especially in this next form of pay, the matching bonus. Now let me explain why. Right now your matches obviously are paid on the 4x5 matrix. A 4x5 matrix has 1,364 positions. Now, out of those 1,364 positions, if everybody just purchased one product for $40, that would pay around $8,800. So again, that's not the maximum you can make in the matrix, because obviously people can buy more than 40. But a perfect matrix full with everybody purchasing one product would pay $8,800, and that would be the maximum that you could match, because again, you're only matching their 4x5 matrix. With these changes, you're matching their entire matrix. So again, it's not a 4x5, it's a 4x5, but you still have 5 generations of regionals paid in addition to that. So now instead of a average 4x5 completely filled paying $8,800, that same thing, if you have a perfectly filled 4x5 matrix, I can virtually guarantee you that you have more people past your 5th level than you do within your first 5 levels. So now instead of making $8,800, they might be making $18,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. Literally, as you'll see as I go through this in a little bit more detail, there's no limit on what can be earned in a matrix. And when you make a matching check on that, it will dramatically increase those matching checks. Global bonus pool is exactly the same. Nothing has changed. And then on leadership coding bonuses, which will be paid on both the training pack and the executive pack, you're going to be paid up to $10 on 10 levels of leadership packs. Now again, you must purchase either a trainer or an executive pack to qualify for this. We're also going to be adding monthly training only for people who have bought a leadership pack in Ghana, a trainer pack, or an executive pack anywhere else in the world. And you'll see how this one way can dramatically increase your incomes.